Hello students, welcome back again. In last video we have discussed about event sources and event listeners. In this video we are going to discuss about event classes. Okay, all the event classes which are necessary to handle the event is available. These all event classes are available in java.awt.event package. Okay, which are necessary now to handle the events. Those all event classes are available in java.awt event package, and event object is the super class for all the objects which are used, for all the classes which are used in a event handling. Okay, and this event object is available in java.util package. Okay, all the event classes which are necessary to handle the event are available in a java.awt.event package, and event object which is available in java.util package is a super class for all the event classes. And root class for AWT event classes are AWT event, and this is available in java.awt.event package. That means this is the super class for all the AWT event classes, and it is a subclass of event object which is available in a java.util package. Okay, see here, in this figure we can observe that. Okay, first is a java.lang.object. Remember this, in a Java for all the classes, the super class is java.lang.object class. Okay, under that java.util.event object will come, right? This is super class for all the event classes, and for a AWT event classes, event object is the super class. Okay, and whatever events like a action event, adjustment event, component event, these all are the available classes in a AWT event. It means AWT event is the super class for all these events like a action event, adjustment event, component event. Okay, these are also classes which are available in java.awt.awt package. Okay, this one by one we will discuss further. Okay, in brief, in detail we will discuss further what is action event, what is adjustment event. Okay, in detail we will discuss. And this table shows what are the event classes which are available to handle the events, and some description about that event classes and corresponding listener interfaces. Okay, as I told in delegation event model, whichever event source, it means in event source event classes will be there, that should be registered with the corresponding event listeners to handle the event. Okay, these are the event classes available in a java.awt.event. Okay, and corresponding listener interface is also given. The first one is a action event. An action event will generate when button is pressed, menu item is selected, and list item is a double clicked. Okay, at that time the action event will be generated, and it should register with the corresponding action listener, means listener interface, that is action listener. Okay, next is mouse event. When it will generate an event, when mouse is dragged, mouse is clicked, pressed or released, and when it enters the area of a computer, or a exit from that computer or a window area we can call, and it should register with the mouse listener to handle the mouse event. Next is key event. It will generate when input is received from a keyboard. For example, we can type a text. At that time, key event will be generated. We will type a text in text area, right? You are entering a username, password, okay, in a specified boxes. Those boxes we can call as a text fields, okay, entering a text in that area that generates the key event, okay, and it should register with the key listener. Next is item event, okay, when it is generated when checkbox or a list item is clicked, okay, and it should register with the item listener, okay. Like that, all the event classes are there and corresponding listener interfaces are there, and I have given when this event will generate, okay. We will see one by one in detail now, okay. The first one is a action event, okay. First we will discuss about a action event. What is action event? When it will generate when button is clicked or a list item is double clicked or menu item is selected. At that time the action event is generated. Suppose you are entering a username and password for your Gmail account, and when you click on login button, the action event is generated, okay, and what it will open? Your login page, okay. You are clicking on login button, no, that we can call as a action event. See, I will show some examples here. This is the clicking on a button. This is the menu item selected, okay. What is the menu here? File is the menu, and in from that list I chosen a print, okay. From that print, another two options are there. I can click on print preview or a page setup, okay. Clicking on these or selecting a menu items also creates a action event, okay. See here, this is the example for a list item which is double click, okay. When I click on arrow button, are you seeing arrow button, right? In that it will display the list. If I double click on Java, it will show programming language selected is Java, okay. This is also one example for action event. Next we will see what are the constructors available in a action event class, okay. What actually the constructor is? The constructor is which construct an object for a given class. The first job is to create a object, okay. That job is done by the constructor, and these are the some constructors available for a action event class. The first type of constructor is which it takes three parameters: object, source of type object, id of type int, command of type string. What it will do? It will construct an event, action event object. What actually the source here? It is an object that generates an event, okay, from which source the event is generated, okay. Next is id, means it will tell the type of the event. Next is command. It is a string which is used to instruct the program, okay, which we will pass, which is used to instruct the program. It is of a string. Next type is it takes extra parameter, that is int modifiers. Action event object, source of type object, id of type int, command of type string, and it will take modifier of integer type. What actually the modifiers here is? It indicates the modifier keys, okay, which were pressed when event was generated. Okay, when event is generating, we will press some alt keys, meta characters, or some control keys or a shift keys. Okay, these keys are nothing but we will call as a modifier keys. If any modifier keys are pressed during a event generation, that is available in this parameter, that is int modifiers. In next constructor, it will take another parameter, extra parameter, that is long hen. Means it will tell the timestamp. Okay, the timestamp. It is nothing but when that action event is generated. It will tell the time. Okay, when exactly the action event is generated. It will tell the time when it is happened. Okay, this is about the constructors. Next is, these are the some methods available with the action events. Action event classes. Okay, and any of these methods we can use to get some information about the action event. Okay, the first is get action command, and it returns of type string. What it will return? It will return the command string associated with this action. Okay, which command, action command we are using when the event is generated now, which action command we are generating, it is generating or we are using. Okay, that it will returns. For example, we are viewing some details about a person. Okay, we will have sometimes we will have two options, hide details and show details. Okay, like that, show details and hide details. These are the examples for command strings. Okay, if you click on show details, it will show the details. If I click on hide details, it will hide the details. Okay, like this command instructions to the program we will pass by using this, we will get by using this get action command. Okay, next is get modifiers. Okay, it returns of type integer, and what it will return means it will return the modifier keys which are used when event is generated, like a alt key, meta character keys, shift keys. Okay, which modifier keys we have used when event is generated, that we will get from this method. And get when, at what time actually the event is generated. Okay, that time we can get by using this method, and it will returns the type of long. Okay, and next is param string. Okay, it returns the parameter string identifying this action event. Okay, it returns a parameter string identifying this action event. Okay, this is also returns a type of a string which is useful in debugging and all. Okay, at that time we will use this method, and it will returns the parameter string which is used while generating a event. Okay, these are the some methods available with the action event classes.